This lesson is on covalent dot diagrams. Your learning target is I can draw dot diagrams for covalent compounds. How do you draw covalent dot diagrams? First, you will need to draw the dot diagrams for the individual elements. Second, it's like a puzzle. You will connect unpaired electrons, which are your single dots. Draw a circle around the unpaired electrons to show that they are shared in a bond. Third, replace the circles with a line. The line represents a bond. You will see these steps in an example. Some hints for you. H. Hydrogen always goes on the outside. Cons. Carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, and sulfur like to go in the middle. And typically, if you have more than one of the element, it goes on the outside. Let's see this in a couple examples. H2SE. So the first thing we need to do is we need to determine the number of valence electrons each has. So first let's find H. So if we use our periodic table, remember the number of valence electrons corresponds to the column number the element is in. So H is in our first column, so it has one valence electron. Okay, so hydrogen has one. Let's find Se. Se is over on the right side of our periodic table, and it has six valence electrons. So let's start off with drawing the dot diagrams. So if we take a look at our hints, H goes on the outside. So when I draw my H with its one valence electron, I'm going to put it on the outside. But remember from counting atoms that I have two hydrogens, so I need to draw a second H. Again, remember that I'm going to put it on the outside because H likes to go on the outside. I then have Se, so I'm going to take the Se and I'm going to put it in the middle. And we said it has 6 dots. So remember that we are trying to line up our unpaired electrons. So I'm going to put my 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 2 more. So I'm going to place them here and here so that my single dots line up with the hydrogen. Okay, your second one is connect the single dots with a circle. So I'm going to circle my single dots. So remember when I circle them, that now means they're bonded. And the third is to redraw this diagram. But instead of having the circles with the dots, I'm going to draw a line. That will symbolize that they are bonded, and I will keep my double dots. So that is my final answer. Let's try another example. SiH4. So first we have to figure out how many valence electrons Si has. So find Si on the periodic table, and it's located right here. Right? We are in column 14, which means we have 4 valence electrons. All right, and let's take a look at hydrogen. Hydrogen on our periodic table is over here, so it has 1 valence electron. So let's draw our dot diagram for Si. So Si, and we said it's got 4. So remember you place 1 dot on each side. All right, then we've got hydrogen. And hydrogen has 1 valence electron. Now again, remember we have a little number down here from counting atoms, so that actually means we have 4 hydrogens. Okay, hydrogens like to go on the outside, and remember that it's like a puzzle, so you want to place your hydrogens with their dots so that you're going to be able to connect all of the single ones. Third, show that they're bonded. So circle those dots that are going to be bonded, and redraw your diagram with the lines. And that would be your final answer. Let's try our last example here, AlCl3. So first, let's go find Al on the periodic table. So Al is here, so that means it has 3 valence electrons. Then we have Cl, so find Cl on the periodic table. Okay, so that means we have 7. So start off by drawing Al with your dots. Remember 3 dots because it has 3 valence electrons. Then we have Cl. So we're going to draw Cl, and Cl has 7. So we're going to place 7 dots around Cl. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, notice that I left my single dot next to aluminum single dot. All right. Remember the little number down here tells me that I have 3 Cl, so I need to draw 3 Cls. So I'm going to put Cl on the other side. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's 2, so I need 1 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Circle my dots that are going to be bonded. And redraw for a final structure. So Al. So I draw the lines where I had the circles. And any paired dots that were there to start with, we are going to leave in my final diagram. So that is my final answer. This takes some practice. That's okay. You'll have plenty of practice in the homework.